Welcome to another Adventures with the Cohns, and on this adventure, we're heading to Orlando Wetlands Park in Christmas, Florida.
Yeah, we are venturing into natural Florida today. So this is a large man-made wetland, and apparently there are lots of opportunities there to see tons of wildlife, including gators.
Scary.
So come along with us and see what Orlando Wetland Park is all about. So here is the entrance to the Orlando Wetlands Park, and here is the one parking lot that you can park in, but if it's full, there is an additional parking lot across the way that you probably might be parking at, because if you don't get here early enough, you might miss a parking spot. But this is the entrance. And you have right there where you can get some maps, and then there's a restroom, and then right next to it is a pavilion that you can have food, and then over there is probably a trail. We haven't tried it out yet, so unsure what's over there, but stay tuned. I think we're about to go on the tram ride, so come along and see what the tram ride is all about. Waiting for the tram to come in, I saw something interesting. They've got some vegetation tanks here where they're trying to grow different things. Here is a southern nalad, and I probably pronounced it wrong, but there's different vegetation stuff going on while here at the wetlands. Let's see what's over here. So these are water lettuce. Interesting. Never saw them before. And let's see what we have over here. These are going to be water lilies. Okay. Do y'all know what water lilies are? And then over here is going to be a duck potato or arrowhead. And then over here, let's see what this one's going to be. A water meal. And then we've got some cattails. Whoa. And then over here we've got bulrush. How neat is this? What kind of plants have you grown at your house or in your garden?
Next, going backwards and forwards. That's his cooling system.
They don't sweat like we do because they don't have, those feathers are covering up the skin. So what he does is, as he's breathing, he's moving that neck back and forth, and that is actually cooling the blood on his neck as the air goes in.
Wow.
It's a neat system.
And there's a white bird over there. Right over there. I can never remember what those types of birds are.
Those guys over there are come on, Vic, you can remember the name. The woodstock. They're the woodstock. They've got featherless necks and heads, almost black, but they're a very clever bird. When you see them, they seem to walk really slowly through the water. When you watch, what they're doing is disturbing the mud with one foot, and then they're using the next foot on the next step. That's disturbing the little bugs and insects. Then once they've disturbed them, they'll actually stab down and grab something. The little fish love them as well.
See, they don't bother you.
No, they don't bother us at all. We're not natural. We're more frightened of us than we are of them. If we were to get out and approach them, they would go straight into the water. They don't see us as food. If you ever see in the newspaper, man attacked by alligator, it's absolute rubbish. What's happened is somebody's been stupid enough to see an alligator on the bank and bring their kayak up to the alligator to take a picture. Alligator's safe haven is the water. If you're between the alligator and the water, he's going to run straight over you to get in the water. He's not going to stop and chew on you. We're not food for them. He's just going to run straight over you. But the first thing anybody does is say, I was attacked by an alligator. No, you weren't. You were stupid.
They just
got in the wrong place.
And they just want the attention.
Absolutely. Now this little bird down here on the right, it's sort of brown and white. This is the immature white ibis. He starts life as a brown bird when he comes out of the egg, and it takes him about 3 years before he turns totally white. But this guy is probably last year's baby.
Okay.
These two birds on the right hand side on the pipe, we've got another anhinga and the snowy egret. The snowy egret always has yellow feet. They call them golden bracelets for some reason. But he's a small fish, an insect eater, and they know that the water is higher on the left, so that it comes through here naturally. They don't have to search for their food. It's like a McDonald's drive-through for them. They just have to sit there and their food comes to them all day. Don't have to do anything at all.
So we had a great time on the safari ride, is what I'm calling it, but here they have an area that kind of talks about Orlando Wetlands, but here's where you would sign in, but also you would sign out on the way out of this place. But let's kind of see what's around here as they're scoping out what you see.
What did you guys find?
Big wolf, birds.
Yeah, we learned so much here.
These are the birds that are here on the plantation.
Yeah,
We
girls,
saw
which
the
ones did we
snowy
see?
egret.
We did see this pink one on the tram ride.
I think we saw some other ones, but I can't identify them.
And
I
then
think-
you guys saw these turtle shells, right? But yeah, so the city of Orlando purchased this place between 83 and 85. And then construction began in 86 and they purchased it for 21.5 million. And so this place is a man-made large-scale wetland designed for advanced treatment of reclaimed water. So the plants are cleaning the water. It's so cool, so fascinating. I highly recommend if you come here, take the tram ride. It's like 45 minutes, right?
Roughly. I
Roughly,
mean,
something
I think
like-
give or take, because if you get a good driver, he takes the time to give you the
Yeah.
information. So
It
it
was
might be more than
wonderful.
45 minutes.
Right.
Or
And
she.
what did we see? What besides birds? We saw what?
A lot of alligators.
Your
These are like
favorite?
9.
You think we saw about 9?
So we're like this far apart from each other.
So I think now we're gonna go to the Overwater Boardwalk, and that was recently built. It said in 2022, and so we're gonna go walk that and check that out.
So it looks like we're coming to the boardwalk.
Yep.
So how long is this thing?
Oh, I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
So it'll take us like 10 hours to be on here?
I don't. I mean, I guess if you stop and look at everything
Or if you
and
walk
take it all
slow.
in, or if you walk slow, as she said. I don't think it's too long, but let's enjoy it.
Hope it's not 10 miles or 7
I
miles like you did.
But here's the question though. Well, I know we're coming to the boardwalk, but which way do we go? Do we continue down the path,
We can.
or
but
do
I
we
think
go down the
wanna-
boardwalk? So you know what comes to my mind?
Under the boardwalk. Did I read your mind?
Of the sun. And if you watched our latest video, our last video that we did, you'll know why. Oh, we've got some birds in the water. But if you've seen our last video, you'll know why I have music in my head. I'll put a link in the top right corner so you can go watch it. Now we've got some fish to see. Looks like it's eating something.
Oh, there's another.
Oh, there's a little one. You never know what you're gonna get in the water. There's a long one.
Oh well, look at that big fish.
So from head to tail, what do you think the size of that gator is? Oh, hey.
Hey.
Wow, girls, I'm so amazed at how you are to gators. Be honest, were you afraid of gators before today?
Yes.
Now, how do you feel about gators? Silence.
I feel that I could only touch them.
Oh, well.
Well, I don't know if you want to go that far.
I feel more peaceful around them than when I used to be.
Same.
So, what would you think of the gators on property? How many gators do you think is here?
I think there's about 2,000.
Roughly, give or take?
That's what they said on the ride, that there's about 2,000 gators here.
And obviously they tend to themselves, as you saw in the video. They do not mess with any humans, as I said. And you could pretty much go about doing you're going on a trail or whatever, and they wouldn't bother you.
Yeah.
Just like they didn't bother me and Jennifer on Green Mountain Overlook.
No, they did not. We made it out alive.
And I think if you're seeing this video, we're gonna make it out alive on this video
I
too,
think so.
on this trail. Well, there you have it, Orlando Wetlands Park. Man, what an amazing time we had here, getting to see the gators, some birds, and going on the tram ride. What more can you ask? If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button. But while you're at it, hit the notification bell so when we upload a new video, you get notified. Thanks for stopping by, and we look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.